Rocking with pettyblog.com.
It's your boy Snoop D-O Double G, and you are now watching the Petty Blog.
I can't be on the Petty Blog.
Petty and T.
Petty.
Fans are now speculating that the real reason Jay-Z refuses to take that DNA test for Rymir Satterthwaite isn't just about denying paternity, but about hiding something much deeper. Because think about it. If that DNA swab came back positive, that wouldn't just mean Rymir is his son. It would confirm that Jay was out here messing with a teenage girl when he was a grown man in his early 20s.
I got this young chick, she's so immature.
According to Rymir's camp, his beautiful mother, Wanda, God rest her soul, was just 16 years old when she allegedly got pregnant by Jay-Z, who was around 22 or 23 at the time. And it's been said that this all went down in Philadelphia back in the early 90s when Jay-Z was still going by his street name, Roc. Back then, Jay was known to move between Brooklyn and Philly heavy. He had deep connections in both cities and was reportedly spending time in and out of Philly's music and street scene. And let's not forget, some of Roc-A-Fella's strongest early talent came straight out of Philly. We're talking Beanie Sigel, Freeway, Young Chris, Peedi Crakk, and the whole state property movement. So Jay being in Philly wasn't random, it was regular. So him possibly having been with Wanda isn't far-fetched, even if it was just for one night. And while some may say age gaps happened back then and even claim that certain teenage girls allegedly lied about their age to trick older men, let's be real, 16 is still a minor. So even if tricking was involved, not saying it was, but even if that were the case, Ho would still be held legally responsible, or should I say irresponsible, if it ever came down to court. And here's the thing, Jay-Z knows what it feels like to be abandoned. His own father left when Jay was just a boy, and that wound shaped who he became. So why not break the cycle? Even if he thinks that the age difference with Rymir's mother might damage his legacy, is protecting your image more important than owning up to your actual legacy if this is your son? Sometimes in life, you just have to do the right thing. But yeah, so now fast forward to just a few months ago, and Jay-Z was tied up in another serious case involving a 13-year-old girl who claimed she was R-worded and violated at a 2000 VMAs after party, allegedly involving both Jay and Diddy. The case was dismissed, but not because it was proven false in court. It was voluntarily withdrawn by the accuser. Jay then turned right around and sued her for defamation and extortion, claiming he lost $20 million in damage to his name. That's not just fighting for your reputation, that's legal war. So now people are wondering, is Jay-Z using his money and power to shut down anything that threatens his legacy?
I got a few dollars, I can fight the case.
And is that why he's been avoiding this paternity test for over a decade? Even though Rymir looks like he could have been cloned from the Roc Nation mogul himself. Same eyes, same nose, same lips, same hairline, and even down to the ears, y'all. And what really got people talking is the voice. Rymir don't just look like Jay, he sounds like him too.
I heard that Jay-Z probably was my father when I was 8 years old. My mom came up to me and was like, you know, I got something to tell you. That's your dad for real. You don't just say this type of person is your father, Jay-Z. This was never about, you know, chasing anybody or trying to receive anything from it. This was like, I'm trying to really see who my dad is. I didn't get a fair due process in court.
It's giving Brooklyn accent meets the young bull. It's like Jigga's voice hopped on I-95 and made its way straight to Philadelphia Airport. So at what point do you stop fighting and just take the test if it really ain't yours? And if there's nothing to hide, why not just clear your name once and for all? Do you think he's protecting his current image or his past actions? Is this about reputation or possible criminal implications? Could the fear of exposing the past be outweighing the responsibility to acknowledge the present? Could confirming Rymir's story open a can of worms Jay doesn't want the world to know? But at the same time, if you aren't guilty of anything, then there shouldn't be anything to worry about, right? The same way you proved yourself innocent in the case of the 13-year-old in the court of law, you can prove it here, right? Let me know y'all exact thoughts in the comments. Is this justice, or is it just another case of power protecting power? If you were in Jay-Z's shoes, would you take the test or keep dodging it like it never happened? And if you knew it wasn't true, wouldn't you just take the test and close the case for good? Also, if you haven't done so yet, be sure to like, share, subscribe, and tap the notification bell for more. PettyBlog.com signing out.